Greetings, my friend. I'm glad you're here. I want to ask for your help again. It's been bugging me that Michael Sweeney was wrongly convicted 10 years ago. That means the real murderer could still be at large. The first suspect who springs to mind is John Beckinsale, Phoebe's late husband. Please check Beckinsale's alibi, if he had one, that is. I've requested the documents from the archive as well. They're on my desk. Why don't you look over that information while I go through the arrest report on Phoebe Beckinsale and Michael Sweeney? Thanks. Well, I agree. It's a solid alibi. He couldn't have gotten from Boston to San Francisco in a couple hours, so someone else was involved. It is indeed. Why didn't they get to the bottom of the story back then? Well, at least we can rectify that now. Let's visit the gallery. The organizer of the exhibition is a teacher at the academy. He must know something since Cecile was his student. Entry to the exhibition is by personalized invitation only, but I'm sure a police seal will definitely get us in. Here, these are for you. All you have to do is stamp them.
Cecile? It can't be! It's been so long. I'm sorry. Of course I'll share what I know with you, but I thought the villain had already been punished. Oh, that poor girl. Cecile was my talented beyond her years student. She had been studying with me longer than the others, and I've always singled her out. Cecile was in poor health and often went to a doctor. I think his name was Michael Sweeney. He treated her many illnesses and didn't charge any money for his services. Cecile died in her apartment. Her throat slit. So awful. The roommate Claire found her, also a student of the academy, but younger. The girl was horrified by what she saw and couldn't recover from it for a long time. I guess that's all I can tell you. The police questioned every student and teacher. 10 years have passed, but that incident still gives me the shivers. I seem to recall something else. Yes, Cecile didn't clash with anyone, but she was envied by a lot of people, that's true. I kept thinking that the culprit might have been one of the students because all the teachers had such admiration for Cecile's talent. I can give you the address of Cecile's old apartment. Maybe you'll find something there, even though so much time has passed.
My name is Claire Lenti. What are you doing here? You're investigating Cecile's death? After 10 years? Why are the police suddenly interested in this again? Cecile's killer was caught, and the place where I found her has been thoroughly searched. Whatever. It was me who found her. I couldn't move out of the apartment because the rent was so reasonable, and after the incident, the payment just shrunk. I put all her stuff in there. I never got around to throwing it all away. You can look through it if you want. Wait! I can explain everything. Thank you for trusting me. It was Harrison. I don't know why he killed Cecile, but I caught him in the act. But he threatened me, said I could only graduate from the academy and get a decent job if I kept quiet. My parents are poor. He said he'd hurt them too if I talked. Knowing all of this burdened my soul so much. Seeing that you were serious, I decided I wanted to help both you and Cecile. I came here to find out what Harrison's hiding. And I'd be happy if you could help me do that and reveal the real killer of Cecile to everyone. believe it. It's a fake. This is Professor Harrison's secret. Cecile was very clever. She must have figured it out. That's why he killed her.
Excellent, Claire. After 10 years, you finally decided to open a book and learn something.
You killed Cecile because she wanted to expose the truth. How could you?
The Academy and the Gallery had to survive and stay afloat. The canvas, lost several centuries ago, and found again in the walls of the Academy. It was a miracle! That's what kept the Academy alive. It gave shelter and education to you too.
No, this is wrong. Cecile is dead. An innocent man's life was ruined.
Yeah, exactly. I think that should remain a secret.
No. What's going on? Where are we? Glenn must have set the building on fire. No way. No. We're gonna die? Right. I've got to get my act together. I can't believe it. He killed Cecile, and now he wants to kill us. He's crazy. He's probably trying to get rid of the evidence and make it look like an accident. We've got to get out of here. Take my knife. I brought it just in case.
thing, I found you. Let's get out of here right now. Are you saying Glenn Harrison is behind all this? Not only did he forge the painting, but he also killed his student? We need to arrest him. According to the investigation, Glenn Harrison had an alibi. I won't let him get away with it again, but your testimony isn't enough. We need more witnesses at trial.